Hey guys, and welcome back to another video with Angel B Designs. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I'm going to do today is I am going to show you guys how I package and ship my orders. I really don't take that many orders. I do some for like friends and family and things like that. But last year I did sell a lot of my crafts. And I do have a bunch of different crafts here to show you and how I was able to package and ship them when I was doing more orders in a way that they wouldn't break and they would arrive to their destination safely. So I'm going over poly mailers, bubble mailers, boxes, the art bags, all of the little plastic bags. I'm going to show you everything that I've done, all of my tips and tricks that I've learned from experience, okay, having to remake things because they arrive broken or whatever. So I'm giving you everything that I've learned over the last like year and a half now, okay? And I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop right on into it. I'm already in front of my craft table here. Let me put down my ring light a little bit. Okay, so the couple of items I'm going to go ahead and show you is how I package and ship a shirt, a planner, and then the tiles. Okay, let me turn off. Okay, hopefully that should help with the blurring. Okay, so first I will do a t-shirt. Okay, so I have a t-shirt. What I use are these little plastic bags, and let me show you the brand. You can get these from Hobby Lobby. You can order them from Amazon. I will link them down below if you want to purchase them from Amazon, but you can get them from Amazon. They also have them at Hobby Lobby. They are art bags. It's a transparent 9x12 art bag. This is the brand that I have in my hand. Artisan. It was $6.99 and you get 25 for $6.99. I believe I got these ones from Hobby Lobby. They're in the art section. So like if you have canvases or something, what they're made for is if you have like a canvas that you painted or whatever, you put it in here to protect it when you're moving it around or whatever. But these are the bags that I use for the t-shirts. Okay, and what I do, I just kind of fold it as neatly as possible. And they do come in different sizes. So the one I'm showing you today is a 9x12. For this size shirt, I would probably do something smaller because this is a small shirt. So they have like 8x10, I believe, sizes. But I just stick them in this plastic like this so that it's nice and protected. And then what I'll do is maybe like fold it over like this and tape this part down. Okay. So now it looks nice and professional. If you want, you can stick your business card in here. You can stick your thank you card in here, or you can just put it in the package. For this shirt, I would put this in a poly mailer, okay? Here are the poly mailers that I use, and I will link them down below. I get these from Amazon. Let me turn my ring light down because it's probably glaring. This is the poly mailers that I use. It's just pink with like little gold flowers. They have plain ones, plain colored ones. They have so many different poly mailers, but I will link these down below. I get these from Amazon. And because this is just a shirt, you don't really have to worry about it breaking or anything like that. I just stick it in here. And then again, you can either put your business card or your thank you card. You can either put it in the poly mailer bag or you can put it in the bag with the t-shirt. You would just stick it in there, close it up, and boom, you're good to go. Okay, so that is how I do my t-shirts. Okay, I'm gonna grab a new bag for this. The next thing I have here is my content planner. So it can be a planner, a journal, anything. This content planner has 300 pages, not including the front and back. So if you include the front and back, then it's 302 pages. And it does fit inside of the 9x12. I put the planners, the journals, whatever. I also put these inside of this clear plastic art bag. Basically, anything that will fit goes in this clear plastic bag. For me, I just think it gives it a more kind of professional look. It gives it protection, like an extra layer of protection if there's anything spilled. And I just kind of slide it on in there. Okay, and that's how I put it in there. And then my content planner does come with a double-sided bookmark. So I just stick the bookmark right in there. And then I will put the thank you card and the business card inside the mailer. And then you just rip this little, it's like a little piece of film. You just take that off. And then you go ahead and seal it. I do actually have to mail this out, so I figured I would show you guys how I do it. Okay. Now see how nice and protected that is? How clean and professional that looks? And then, let me get a new poly mailer. For this one, I'm gonna just put it in a regular poly mailer, because we don't have to worry about, you know, it breaking or anything like that. I just stick it right in there. I don't have my business cards yet with me, so I'm not going to seal it. But I'm just going to stick my business card and my thank you card right in there and mail it right off. We're good to go. Okay, so that's how I do my planners and my journals. Now for these, let me show you what else I have. I also have bubble mailers, and I will link these down below as well. I get these from Amazon. They come in a bunch of different colors, and it's basically like a poly mailer, except the inside is bubble wrapped instead of like regular. So this is a bubble mailer. It's bubble wrapped on the inside, okay? Whereas with this one, it's real flimsy and it's nothing on the inside. There's no protection with that, okay? Whereas this, it's not really all that flimsy or bendable, and it's got the bubbles on the inside, okay? And I'll link these down below. I use the rose gold ones. They come in so many different colors, so many different sizes. So check out the link, and then you should be able to see that. The next thing that I use is these boxes. If I want to have a more professional look other than the poly mailer or the bubble mailer, I will use my boxes. I'm really not using these boxes now because I changed my business name from Crown Customs to Angel Bee Designs. But this was the box that I had. That was my logo, Crown Customs. It's not vinyl on there. I had these boxes custom made. It's just black all the way around, and you see how it has a shiny glossy finish. These are some very good quality boxes, and I got them from Pack Lane. But the journals, if you want to use, I believe the journals fit in here. Let me see. Yep, so if I wanted to put this inside of the box, I can. I want to say this is maybe an 11x9 box. I'm not for sure the size, okay? It is a little bit bigger than the journal, not too much bigger, which the journal is an 8.5x11, not including the ring, the binding. So I want to say that this box, here, let me see if I can measure it. Because I know somebody in the comment section is going to ask me how big this box is. This is a 12.5 by 9.5. So 9.5 by 12.5. 9.5, 12.5. Okay. And the planner does fit in there. And then the shirt would fit in here also. If I just had this one shirt, I wouldn't use this box for just one shirt. Maybe if somebody ordered, you could probably fit maybe 3, 4 to 5 shirts inside of this box. So if one customer had multiple shirts, no more than 5 really, and it depends on the size. If there's like 5 small shirts, those should be able to fit in here. If it's just the one, I'm probably going to use a poly or a bubble mailer. Okay. For the tile, I used the box for the tile. Now, last year when I was selling these tiles, which is, I did a video on this, right? We got the plaques. When I was selling these last year, I had a couple of them arrive broken. I tried to use a little bit bigger poly mailer than this, and I bubble wrapped it and I put it in the poly mailer. No, absolute fail. I had to remake some of them and send them off again. They broke, okay? All of the ones that was in the poly mailer broke and I had to redo them. What I found is that the box works the best, okay? And basically, I actually don't even have any bubble wrap. But what I did was I took bubble wrap and I wrapped this thing like 8 or 9 times, okay? I mean, I absolutely just wrapped the heck out of this tile with the bubble wrap about 8 or 9 times, okay? And then I put it inside of the box, and then I filled up the box with bubble wrap so that it wouldn't shift around inside the box when it was being carried. So let me show you what I mean. I'll use T-shirts to kind of show you. So this is, right? I would take this tile and I would wrap it in the bubble wrap. We're going to pretend like this T-shirt is the bubble wrap, right? So I would wrap it up in the bubble wrap. I mean, bunch of times. I would tape it down really, really good. So now it's bubble wrapped. Then I would stick it in here. Now you have all this extra space and it can move around. You want it to be as tight and not being able to move as possible to avoid it from breaking. So what I would do is I would take more bubble wrap, or you can use packing peanuts if you want, bubble wrap or the packing peanuts, and I would fill up that space like that. See, now it can't move around. It has nowhere to move, and that worked beautifully. Once I started doing that, I did not have any problem with them breaking or arriving broken, okay? If you can find a smaller box, like if you don't have any boxes that are, you know, custom made like this, you could probably go to the post office and find a box this size. Michael's might have boxes that are, or even smaller than this. It could be, you know, the same length, but be a little bit shorter. Maybe if you could find a box like this size, you know, but it's still long. As long as when you put it in there, you bubble wrap it a good amount of times. And then you, whatever empty space is inside of the box, you have to fill it. Either with packing peanuts or more bubble wrap is what I did. And I didn't have any problems again after that, once I started using that method. Trying to think what else somebody would ship. Cups and mugs and tumblers. For the tumblers, what I did was I would keep them inside of the tumbler box. So I also did photo slates. I have some photo slates here. These are breakable as well. So the same thing. What I did was, this is the photo slate. I would use sub on this part, and I would reuse this bubble wrap it came in. I would put it back inside of the bubble wrap, and I would put it back inside of the box. And then I'm gonna put the whole box like this inside of here and do the same thing. Fill the empty space with bubble wrap. Okay, same with the tumbler, same with the mug, same with the glasses, same concept. I kind of just pack it with bubble wrap, inside of a box works best for glass material, I have found. Tumblers, you could probably put the tumbler inside of the poly mailer if you have, I mean the bubble mailer, if you have one that's big enough. That should work fine too with the tumblers, because you can't break the tumbler. They're not glass, they don't break. But anything glass, I would say use a box, and like I said, fill up the empty space with the box so that you don't have any breaking problems. Okay, that's really all I can think of as far as the things that I sold and how I boxed up and shipped my products. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely drop them down below. Any video ideas, drop those down below as well. And like I said, I will link all of these down below as well as the website for this is packlane.com, and I will put the link, not the link, but I'll put the website in the description box for, you know, in case you need the spelling. It's packlane.com, but I'll put it in the description box. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.